It's something we used at our conference to grab everyone's attention and to make sure I had enough voice to speak here for you today. So that's the inside joke. Thank you so much for that incredible performance and dance. It's such a beautiful thing. There were no words spoken, but I felt every movement. And I'm not going to get emotional. I already got emotional today. But it's really powerful. And these type of things like dance and art, it creates a common ground beyond everything else. And it's truly powerful. And that's also what we're doing here today, what we are doing tomorrow, and what we at the European Youth Forum did yesterday is really to find common ground regardless of what realities and daily lives we face and challenges. Last week we were here together. Yes, it was very nice. And so it's such an honor to have you here in Kristiansand. It seems the city really likes you, considering the weather the last couple of days. It's lovely to see so many new people coming here. It's hopefully not the last time, and I hope this continues to grow more and more every year. And it's truly an honor to have you here for the occasion of the Democracy Week. To me, this is the most important week of the year in Kristiansand, even though we have a lot of other exciting weeks like the City for All week as well in January. This City for All and Be for Alle is the slogan of our city, or the mantra. But a week where understanding and advancing work to defend and fight for democracy and human rights is in the central limelight. The fight for democracy and human rights is for all is definitely not a contemporary issue and also not a past one. It's equivocally current, and I don't need to explain that to you. Today, as mentioned, it is Europe Day, which is celebrated every year on the 5th of May, which is usually when the European Conference takes place. It marks the day Belgium, Denmark, France, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, and the United Kingdom signed the Statute of the Council of Europe. And as you probably know, it was founded to make sure that the atrocities of the Second World War, which was the deadliest conflict in history to date, with 60 million lives lost. And it was founded so that this would not repeat itself. Still, hundreds of millions of people live in the realities of war, genocide, displacement, hunger, and other injustices. And human rights and the freedoms of democracy are nothing but a dream for many. And this is unacceptable. And we need to stand together like we are doing here on all platforms and wherever we can to find the common ground and take common responsibility within our democracies and spaces. This was not planned, I'm sorry. So we can make this change. Now, yes. So in response, Kristiansand has filled the entire city with panel discussions, exhibitions, and meetings to unite the citizens, as you yourself have experienced, and also leaders from across Europe to forge a common agenda to address these threats mentioned. And the city of Kristiansand has managed to do this and filled the room with yourselves and the people around you of change makers, active participants of democracy and hope. It's also filled with the participants of the Kristiansand European Youth Forum, so if you can give me a hands up, everyone, from there. The European Youth Forum was held for the first time this year, and it is a space for youth, by youth. We had over 60 representatives from 20 different countries, from the age of 13, not 15, to 30. Where we spent the days exploring different democratic tools and human rights and each other's realities, as well as freedom to express ourselves and how to influence change. During the forum, we produced a call to action document that has been mentioned, that is very much still under production. No way that 2 days is enough to create that with so many amazing people in the room. So we will present and send this out after the conference tomorrow. It will probably take me 2 weeks to digest and emotionally recover from this week, as you can tell. But it was really, really incredible to see everyone give so much of themselves and be vulnerable. Like I am on stage right now, but I really can't wait to see the newfound cooperations that we build based on this weekend, but also based on tonight. It's really, really lovely to see so many incredible people in one room. And it is the embodiment of what I believe is the most important, which is hope. This is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
You got this.
This is really embarrassing. Anyway, speaking of hope, I hope you really enjoy your stay here and forget that I was crying. And enjoy your stay in Kristiansand this evening, and I hope you make the most and you speak to as many strangers as possible, and that these strangers become friends and hopefully colleagues to create some super cool project. Because at our conference, or forum, it was not a conference, at our forum, our diversity was truly our superpower, and so is it in this room. So yes, I hope you enjoy the conference tomorrow and enjoy the activities this week and come back next year. So thank you for coming and choosing to partake when many choose to stay clear of conflict. And enjoy your weekend, and sorry for crying. I hope no one else cries tonight, and have a